So the first thing we'll start off with is the session. So you'll book all of your sessions on TeamUp, and I'd highly recommend to make sure that you download the app because it's just so much more convenient. So after this induction, you will then go to another page where you'll purchase your 30-day program, £0 TeamUp membership, and then you can log on to your sessions from there. I'd highly recommend to turn up 5 minutes early. The reason for this is it just means you're not stressing coming into the gym, you're not rushing around. So wherever possible, just try and arrive 5 minutes early. Now, if you do turn up late, it's not like a problem. It can still get you moving and everything still, but it just helps the flow of the session. It also helps you massively as well if you can just arrive just 5 minutes early, and best of all, you can get a coffee as well. What we'll do next is we'll talk through like how the sessions work, where to stand when you come into the gym, because obviously coming in for the first time, you feel a bit more nervous, and this alone will just make you feel that little bit more comfortable before you come into your first session. So when you come into the gym, the first session, you're likely going to be nervous. You're probably going to come in and just think, where do I stand? Where shall I go? What shall I do? Who do I speak to? You're going to be doing all these things on your very first session. But we know every single member by name. We know the cat's name, we know the jobs they do, we know the children's name, we know a lot about our members. So, but you'll be new here. So when you come in, the trainer might still be in a session. So when they finish their session, they'll come over, obviously introduce themselves, and then they'll just show you where to go in the actual gym. So as you can see here, we have 9 training spaces. Training spaces or pods, which is basically this whole training area. So this area, for example, you have a piece of cardio kit, you have a squat rack, and then you have like your dumbbell racks, and you have a set of ropes as well. Only ever be sharing with one other person in this training area. So it doesn't matter whether there's 2 people in the session or whether there's 18 people in the session, you'll always have access to the same amount of kit every single time. And the trainers will try and pair you up with someone that's of a similar ability, potentially similar height, similar strength, and also as well, like you'll probably just get to know people here, so you'll end up probably just teaming up with a person that you know. But as it's your first session, the trainers will point you where to go, and once you've done your first few sessions, you'll then feel more comfortable about where to go, what to do, and that sort of thing. So just to summarize, when you come into the gym for your very first session, just the trainer will know that you're new, and they'll point you where to go, and then everything will make sense once you get into it. When you come in terms of like your belongings, so if you've got bags, coats, you can hang them up by the kitchen area, or you can sort of put them under a squat rack. Most people will use their phone in a session to track their weights, which is another thing we'll get onto in a second. So you can put your phone on the box, but I would say for simple terms, put your phone and your water bottle on the box so it's just easy to access. So that's the belongings. So come into the gym, choose a pod, or the trainer will show you where to go, and put your belongings down, out of the way. And now let's talk about how the program works and also how the sessions work each day. The program and how it works at Benchmark. So you've signed up on a 30-day program where everyone starts as a Benchmark member. But the way that it works at Benchmark is that we work on a 6-week rolling strength program. So you've joined up on a 30-day program, which is like a 30-day trial. But as a gym, everyone in the gym works on a 6-week rolling strength program. So as you can see here, we've got like an example of how a session looks. Now, don't worry if you don't understand this too much because it's not too important. The first 5 minutes will be bodyweight exercises, and they'll be related to the first exercises we're doing in the program. So what will happen next is the trainer will then explain the actual exercises that are in this first part. So you take a couple of minutes just to explain that. So you'll have 15 minutes of these 3 exercises, and then you do them for a certain amount of reps. So within the 15 minutes, you'll do the 3 exercises, and you likely aim to do about 3 rounds of it all in 15 minutes. So the trainers are there to work on your form, work on your technique, potentially increase the weight, maybe decrease the weight, depending on how it looks. Once you've done the 15 minutes, we again just stop everyone for a couple of minutes, and then we explain the next part. And again, same thing. We have 3 exercises, it's 15 minutes, and it's the same idea. We're trying to work through about 3 rounds. Again, the coaches are there to work on your technique, work on your form, and basically encourage you to maybe increase the weight a little bit if it's looking comfortable, or decrease it if we need to work on the form a little bit. The last 10 minutes is what we call a finisher, which is just basically whatever the trainer wants to do on the day. So it could be a mix of like strength work, it could be a mix of cardio, it could be a mix of strength and cardio. But it's whatever the trainer fancies on that day. So they'll just do whatever they want within reason, of course. So 45 minutes, 5 minutes warm up, 15 minutes of 3 exercises, another 15 minutes of 3 exercises, and then 10 minutes of more cardio and fitness-based exercise at the end. The way that the program works, like I said, it works on a 6-week rolling basis. So what that means is each day, so Monday to Saturday, each day the program is different, but every Monday stays the same, every Tuesday stays the same, every Wednesday stays the same, and so forth. Each day is a different session, but each Monday stays the same, each Tuesday stays the same, okay? You can track your weights in the app as well. In an app that we use, you can track your weights in the app so that you can then see how you're progressing on the things that you're doing. So just to make that super clear, you don't need to come in on the same days each week. The program every single day is a full body workout. You just come on the days that work for you, but 3 times a week is what we're aiming for. Just to sort of run through that one more time, just to make it super clear. So when you come into the gym, the first time you're going to be a little bit nervous, but the trainer will show you where to go. And then once you start coming in more regular after that, you'll feel more comfortable and confident about where to go then after that. So you come in, choose a pod, put your belongings down on a box or just sort of out the way. The program, every Monday stays the same, every Tuesday stays the same, but Monday to Saturday is a different workout each day. They're all 45 minutes, they're all mixture of full body strength exercises with a fitness element to it as well. The most important thing is you just need to turn up. That's all you need to do. So just turn up 3 times a week and you'll be laughing. The most important thing, like I said, is that you turn up to the gym 3 times a week. You've just got to focus on that at the start. Then everything else will fall into place. So 3 sessions per week is your target. Now, the other thing you can do is yoga on a Sunday, which is at 10:30. Now, what is important to remember is that it doesn't count as one of your 3 sessions. So it's 3 group PT sessions and then 1 yoga session. So I'd highly recommend trying the yoga. If you don't like it, you don't need to continue doing it. If you enjoy it, it's something you can keep doing. But to be super clear, you will get really good results from doing the PT sessions. You don't have to go to the yoga. So one of the most important parts of the Benchmark membership is that you will do regular one-to-one check-ins with a coach. Now, at the start, you'll do them in the office where basically you'll sit down with a trainer, you talk through like what your goal is, what it is that you want to work on, and then the trainer is there to just help you create a small plan, like the small next step on working towards that. So it's not about coming towards and saying, I want to lose 2 stone, and then all of a sudden we're saying, right, you need to track every single thing that you're doing. It's more a case of like, we just want to work on one simple thing that points you in the right direction of seeing changes within your, with working towards your goals. So you can do this on Team Up. It's called the Gold Planning Review Session. So you can book on there, ideally before a session if you can, but it's not a problem if not. You can do it after your session still. So you'll sit here, you'll discuss your goals, you'll create a plan together, and then the trainer is there to basically tell you when to check in next with you in the office. And also they'll check in with you regularly on Trainerize anyway, so you've got that regular communication. So whilst we're on Trainerize, the next thing is the Trainerize app. So when you first signed up, you will have been sent a link. It's a 24-hour expiration date on the link. So if it says it's expired or you can't find it, please just drop us a WhatsApp or just ask your trainer when you come in. But basically the training app is there to track your weights in the gym. It's there to track your body composition changes. It's where you'll message your coach. You can track steps, you can track your calories, you can track loads in this app. It's a really great feature. So for now, all you need to do is set up the app if you haven't already, or if you haven't got the link, please just send us a WhatsApp and we can resend it to you. Set that up, and then when you come into your first one-to-one, the trainer will talk through what they want to start working with you on. But then when you come into the gym, ask one of the trainers, and then they can show you how to log your weights in the sessions. The other thing that we do is we regularly do events. Now, they tend to be monthly. There's been a mixture of sleep improvement workshops. There's been one around habits. There's one around menopause, knee pain, back pain. We have loads of different workshops that go on. Most of these events will get emailed out on a Monday, and they tend to go in the Facebook group weekly as well. So join the Facebook group, which is at the bottom of this page. And the other thing is you'll receive an email on a Monday about the events that we do. I would recommend to attend them because they're just really good to sort of get a bit more knowledge around different areas that we don't spend too much time on in the sessions or outside of the sessions as well. So the last thing really now is to join the Facebook group, which you'll see at the bottom of this page, book your one-to-one and book your sessions. So once you've watched this video, you'll see another form at the bottom of the page. Fill that in. Once you've completed it, that will take you to Team Up, where that is where you'll purchase your 30-day program. It's £0. That's where you'll purchase your program, and then that's when you'll start booking onto your sessions. If you do have any questions about anything I've gone through at all, feel free to drop us a WhatsApp, an email, or come in and see us in the gym.